update for all of you guys to let you know how things went for me this summer over the last couple months. Obviously, some things have changed. My hair's longer, my beard's a little bit bigger, and I'm wearing my glasses. But um, so this summer was good. My school is different than most. We actually go year round through school. We don't have a summer break between M1 and M2. Uh, I personally there's a lot of things I like about that because instead what they do is they take those weeks and they put them between each block, like each organ system block or each basic science block. And some of those end up being like vacations, some of those end up being like electives, like 1 week where you can do, some of the things that I did was I did a week of pediatric surgery back in the spring. And so I was scrubbed in the OR and rounding with the residents and the attendings and stuff, and that was fantastic. And then I also did one in cardiothoracic surgery, which was also really great. It's very easy if you go straight from a couple blocks, 6 or 8 week blocks in a row, into an elective, and then you do the same thing again after the next block. You kind of just go nonstop for a while there, and without a summer where you can say, okay, I'm getting this 2 or 3 months off, it can get kind of overwhelming. And I've noticed in myself and a lot of my classmates, a lot of us hit a point of burnout, come May or June of this year. And um, the thing I had made the decision on these last 2 1 week breaks to not do anything. So this week I've been on vacation, and which has been nice. I had family come in town. My wife and our kids, we're going up to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and checking that out, which should be really fun. But it's really important to find time away from med school. It's so easy to get overwhelmed, and you don't even realize you're overwhelmed because it's just all is just working hard. Especially once you start to decide, okay, I want to pursue this specialty, or I really want to be competitive. There's a lot of other things that go into medical school beyond just going to class. There's things like research you get involved in. There's organizations. One thing that I've become interested in, or I'm kind of pursuing a little more, is interventional radiology, and it's a small field, but it's competitive. And part of what makes you stand out is by getting involved. And so there's like national societies you get involved with, and you get involved with research, with attendings, and sometimes, if you're at a school like mine that's small, you end up having to work with attendings from other schools or other campuses. So I've had to put a lot of time in outside of school to going to like medical student symposiums at other campuses, and meeting attendings there and trying to get involved in research in IR, because I'm at a small new school, and there's not an IR department at all really. So it's really important to be able to pursue what I want to pursue, but it takes more effort. And so I don't know, it might sound like I'm rambling, but I've just found that it's so easy to get caught up and realize there's so many things you're doing. And if you don't just stop and take a minute and step back from med school, however you do that, for me, it's like, taking a day off and spending time with my wife and my kids and really just talking about how I'm doing. That's something I didn't do for about a year, between school and I had a kid. My wife had a kid back in June, and I never stopped and thought about, like, how am I doing? How am I been coping with the stress of medical school and everything else? And finally, the other day, I sat down with my wife and talked to her about it, and I realized, I haven't been coping as well as I thought I was. So, wherever you're at in this journey, it's important to reflect on how you're doing. And I think that's the thing that I've realized the most over this last couple months. I'm excited for the fall. I've gotten involved in a lot of research. I've been doing some research from the beginning of school with some vascular surgeons here in town, which has been great. But I just got started involved with an interventional radiologist at a big school nearby, which is exciting. And then I'm doing a couple other small projects. And so research has taken up a lot of my time. But I'm hoping it's something that will make me stand out as I stay balanced, though, making sure I'm still passing my classes. But So moving forward in this next block that starts on Monday, I'll be doing GI. I've started doing a little bit of prep work, some flashcards and some readings as well, hopefully to help me do well in the class and start off on the right foot. Other than that, I am also, like I said before, I doing research, and right now we're in the middle of doing some data abstraction, which is time consuming. And other than that, I'm really looking forward to the weather starting to cool down, and a fall here in the Midwest is awesome. That's part of the reason why I was excited to come here for medical school. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you guys again in about a month. Hope you all have a good month. See ya.